time for baseball here on The Show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on The Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's The Show. And it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So now here is Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that's out number one. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third. The first base.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Stepping up is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-0.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a liner in there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now is John Jay, and on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Fouled off.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he'll pull into second with one away. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Walsh has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani.
No one on with one down. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Late that time for a strike. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
There's ball 4.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yermin Mercedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Upton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And good for him. Yermin Mercedes has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting seventh,
Adam Eaton digging in next.
Adam Eaton.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Rendon in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Billy Hamilton digging in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Batting none.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Strike called, now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Back with more on opening day after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kurt Suzuki, and they could use a spark from him here.
The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him. In there for strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Jared Walsh comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Their count now at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
And now in the box, Nick Madrigal. First pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Luis Robert waits on deck. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. The batter will be Luis Robert. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols.
The designated hitter, Albert. Pujols.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That evens it up. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Second baseman.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
David Fletcher will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
So he got him swinging. John Jay is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Wow.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-1. Ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Digging in next, Anthony Rendon, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1 the count now. One and one the pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ball even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First offering on its way. Yerman Mercedes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Now it'll be Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Jay will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Justin Upton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kurt Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down the left field line and hard hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter number 4. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Into center field, line drive base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
In now, David Fletcher, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Fastball just inside. Here's the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. Pujols at second with 2 down. To first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More opening day baseball coming up following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First delivery to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Iglesias now, it's short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So stepping in is Nick Madrigal, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. And stepping in, John Jay. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the AB now. Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder,
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and in to bat next is Luis Robert. First offering on its way, and he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 the count. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fouled off. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's a huge set the tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Justin Upton.
the left fielder, Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Justin Upton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. To third. Moncada fields it cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Now into the box, Jared Walsh. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Yerman Mercedes stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. In now is Adam Eaton.
Number 12, Adam Eaton.
Now the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop onto first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First pitch of the AB on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Mike Mayers will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate now, Nick Madrigal pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Hamilton stands at second with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Jay. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A curveball low, blocked by Suzuki. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-1. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. Garrett Crochet gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. And now here is Jose Iglesias, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop.
Now here it comes.
Jose Iglesias.
And that's in there for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Albert now. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch on the way. And he pops it up back behind second base. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3.